Welcome to the Jeff and Brent Show.
Got your system.
Testing.
Hey, tone of voice. You ever? You got a wife.
I got two.
You wish.
No, you wish.
You ever? When you talk to your, can you hear me okay right now? It's
I'm
not
good.
sounding scratchy. Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. Yeah.
When you talk to your wife and you say something like, hey, where you been?
Oh,
Is it funny how like the tone can be misunderstood? So like you'll say things to me, you'll call me a dick and stuff, and like straight to my face, and and nothing happens.
But the tone never changes when I call you a dick.
But with your wife, it leads to
A big ass fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you and I just know each other better than our wives know us?
Yeah, we do.
Is that just, or is it just a guy thing?
We do talk about this thing too, don't we?
Yeah.
We do talk about this. That's why.
Well, you talk, I listen. My wife is perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the dumbest thing your wife has ever said to you?
What?
The dumbest thing your wife has ever said to you?
Oh shoot! That's
Just between you and me.
Yeah. Okay. Just between you and me. let me think.
No, I won't tell her.
But you won't. I don't know, man.
She's not listening to this, is she?
Yeah, she will. She does listen to this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll give you a hot minute with that one.
Yeah, no, we got to go back to this one. It's kind of hard. What about you? What about your wife?
Oh, she's never said anything dumb to me.
Oh, okay. You're gonna play that card, huh?
Yeah.
You sissy.
Hey, before I forget, I want to just point out all the ways that you can now take in this podcast. If you're not into seeing our faces on YouTube, you can just listen. We're at Apple and Spotify and website offleasetime.com.
Actually, yeah. My son and my folks in the Philippines, they want to know Spotify stuff. So
yeah,
they do want to know. Yeah.
Okay, we're in the Philippines now.
Yeah, we're in the Philippines.
My cousin in Florida has got people watching. We got people across the pond in England now.
Yeah,
with Massive Peter. Massive Peter, we'll have him on the show one day. We call him that because he's a tiny guy. He's massive.
You'll see him when he gets in here.
He
barely fits in the damn room.
If you like Ricky Gervais, you'll love this guy.
But he's not. Ricky Gervais is smaller.
He's smaller, but he's not as funny as Massive Peter.
Well, I think they're probably all the same, right? All English folks are all the same.
They're not as big as Peter, though.
No,
Peter's he's salt of the earth, man. Last week we touched on the
not last week. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, the Himalayan salt mines of West Africa.
Yes.
That was a story that went nowhere.
What do you expect, dude?
This week I'm on to something new. You know how Facebook knows what you like to watch, and so I don't know how this turned up in my feed, but now I'm getting all these videos, these reels of this cactus toy. Have you seen this dancing cactus toy?
No. What cactus toy?
Well, it's this little dance. Every time someone makes a noise, this cactus imitates you and dances. They've been sticking this cactus dancing in front of babies and dogs.
That's pretty cool.
And the dogs are hilarious. The babies are hilarious, but for different reasons. I mean, half the time, most babies freak out and end up in tears, and you can just hear the parents in the background laughing.
I think it all depends on what age, right?
It's once you watch this, you can't stop. You're going to get hooked on.
I don't want to
look up this dancing cactus.
Are we getting paid for that?
No, I'm not getting paid for anything yet.
What the hell, man?
No, we got everybody I talked to about podcasting says so. We got a long climb ahead of us.
Do we?
Long climb. This is a long game thing.
Maybe for them.
So we're just sitting there doing our thing, drinking our milk, having a good time,
like what we do every week or so.
That's about it, man.
Yeah.
Freak off Fridays, eh?
The hell? You're always making up all the time, dude. What the heck?
No, this is Diddy Do It?
Oh, if Diddy.
Have you heard of his freak offs?
No.
I should be like get your freak on, but he's called them freak off. You're not following this at all?
No, actually, I'm not. I was never a Diddy fan, so I don't give a rat's ass.
The lawyer now is kind of doubling down, playing like he's doing the head fake, sort of pulling the Kevin Spacey card, calling this like what do you call him when they're redirecting your attention to something else? He's kind of pulling the race card. He's saying, actually, I've got this here.
What? Because he's black too?
Yeah, pull up my TMZ here. Speaking on
gosh.
TMZ, the downfall of Diddy D indictment. I can't say the lawyer's name. He said the lawyer is saying the federal government was historically no friend to the successful black man. They start making this case as a takedown of a successful black man. This is the government scrutinizing his business, his taxes, everything, blah, blah, blah.
So in other words, he's Trump too.
I don't know. The first thing I thought about this is like, aren't there blacks in the Fed as well?
Of course,
like,
yeah.
Say, like the Feds are just against it. Like, aren't there a lot of black people working in the federal government?
The political word is African Americans, Brent.
AM?
Yes. Can't say those words anymore.
Things keep sounding worse for Diddy because we've learned that the feds are seeing an uptick in accusers ever since he was thrown in jail. You think?
Well, gee, wonder why. Even his old wife, for like, I think I seen a couple of clips on YouTube there for 11 years. She came out.
Is that the one that he beat up in the hallway?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no, is it that the one? They never said about she was beat up in the hallway.
There is a video about that. That was yeah, he's in a bit of trouble.
You think?
I know you're like a big
Diddy fan.
Yeah.
He's my idol, dude.
The Diddy man.
Yeah.
Pedophile.
Diddy, like Jeff Epstein. Those are like Weinstein. Those are my heroes. Yeah.
Yeah, Weinstein, Epstein, Jeffrey, all your favorite Jeffreys.
Oh,
Jeffrey Dahmer,
man.
Jeffrey Weinstein.
You name it. Yeah, I love them all.
Jerry Epstein, not Weinstein.
Yeah. You can't have all Jeffreys.
Yeah, the name Jeffrey's really been destroyed. I was trying to think who was another like horrible Jeffrey. There was another one. There's a lot of bad Jeffreys. There's no good Jeffreys out there.
I heard that there's one dude, Jeffrey Dela Cruz. I heard he was pretty good. Yeah, I heard he was like upstanding citizen.
Who's your favorite Menendez brother? Did I ask you this last time?
No.
You watched the Netflix series?
No, you texted me. I'm like, hey, I'm watching this, the Menendez brothers. And then I thought about it, like, why is all these serial killers all gay?
They're not all gay.
Think about it.
No, I'm thinking about it.
I thought about it, like John Wayne Gacy. He was gay too. Jeffrey Dahmer, of course.
Yeah, we've already been there.
Yeah, and
most of them are not gay.
What about?
Speaking of, I don't know how we always get on to talking about serial killers, but I guess it's in the.
We do.
It's on Netflix a lot, but you weren't living here yet, but here in BC, Canada, when I was a kid, there was a serial killer. He was a child serial killer named Clifford Olson. You ever heard that name?
Is that the one living like a couple doors down from you before?
He did. He was when he was killing kids. I was a kid, and he was living 4 blocks away from us on Whiting Way in Coquitlam. And we had friends and neighbors that had close encounters with him. And it's funny how times have changed, because back then, like, we still went about our routine. Like we were in private school, still going door to door selling boxes of chocolates for like.
Yeah, so
we were out on our own selling chocolates, like not realizing like this is kind of serious.
Yeah, but for you, like you were one of the lucky ones, because that's why you weren't appealing to him. That's why. So you were lucky.
Yeah, that's quite the left turn there, Jeff. Okay, that's my cue. Next topic. Anyways, Clifford Olson died a few years ago in prison. He was shipped out east, I believe, to a prison where no one knew him, so he could. I don't know. What
about that guy who's the pig farmer dude?
Yeah, that
you got another
actually,
one. BC, another from Coquitlam.
BC,
there's a whole bunch.
Unfortunately, yeah, Coquitlam, BC has had its too much of its fair share of horrible people.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's 2 serial killers from So Picton Pig Farmer. He was for anybody who's not from BC or Canada doesn't know this story. He was. He preyed on women
hookers.
From the downtown east side.
Prostitutes.
Actually, it was more. I mean, women with problems. They weren't. I don't know if they were all prostitutes, but a lot of them were homeless or drug addicted, or they had issues. They were, vulnerable people, and he preyed on them, and he got them to come back to. It's I'll let people Google it for themselves if you don't know the story because it's pretty horrific.
I've seen the
horror. It's the worst horror movie, worse than the worst horror movie you can imagine.
It's not the worst, I don't think. But about I've seen a documentary of the pig farm, dude.
Have you?
I did. I've seen it, and it was all right. You know.
Well, it's in my imagination, or did he also just die? I can't remember now.
I don't know, man. They should have BC.
I'm not going to Google it right now. Let's move on to something else. Hey, talked about Menendez brothers. That's great. You love that. Jimmy Carter. He's turning. So Jimmy Carter's turned 100.
James Earl Jones died. Like
we talked about that already.
No, we did not.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
we didn't.
You even tried to do his voice.
Did we?
Carter, 100. And you know, they're like, have you seen him?
No.
What? Anyways, they're talking about just like burying him alive.
so he's that bad, huh?
Well, that was just one of the plans. They thought like they thought to commemorate 100 years, like
so spare him alive. Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen. But
you think?
There's another guy I wanted to talk to you about. 81-year-old Montana man. Oh, this guy. Okay. Daily Mail. Where's my Daily Mail?
I don't do a lot of U.S. news anymore. I was just moving to Canada, right?
Oh, you're a sellout. Montana man. Okay, Jack Schubarth. You ever heard of Jack Schubarth?
No.
He's 81. 81. You're never going to make it to 81.
No. What the hell are you talking about? You're not going to make it either. You're older than me.
81 years old. Actually, that's not that old. I'm just kidding.
No.
Montana man found guilty of illegally cloning sheep. Has been sentenced to 6 months in federal prison.
Well, what is cloning sheep? What is wrong with that?
He was illegally importing sperm and testicle tissue from giant markup. He was creating his own animal. He called the Montana Mountain King.
Okay, and
MMK. Well, he's being arrested, but I'm just like, you can just double in cloning now. Maybe the guy should get a medal.
But what is wrong with that, though?
I know that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe he should be getting a medal. Like, how do you just
clone?
Teach yourself how to do cloning? I thought that was some like
educated folks,
high tech stuff. But
well, apparently it's for everybody. But you never know, too.
That's where the world is at now.
What's his background? You never know his background, too.
Farming.
Oh well.
All the pictures I saw of him, he's just sitting next to an animal with gloves on, like looking at the camera, like he's it's weird. I don't know, but another Edwin Castro Powerball. This kid, I don't know if he's 30 or how old he is. He won a $2 billion Powerball. Someone was claiming that it was his ticket. It went to court and the judge said, no, so sad, too bad. It's not your ticket. This guy gets to keep all the winnings.
$2 billion. He's 30 years old.
Edwin I can't remember his exact age. He's young.
He's young.
He's the best looking guy in California now.
Yeah. Best looking dude
in the whole state of California. Oh yeah.
In the world so far.
$2 billion puts you in the George Clooney category.
Yeah.
Like he's Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Just doesn't look anything like him. But on paper.
How come you don't get that lucky? You know what? Let's go off a little bit off the rail here.
Yeah.
If you won $2 billion, what would you do? Would you leave your wife?
No.
Remember, just between me and you. There's no one here.
No one here, right?
No one here.
Well, my honest answer is
think about it for a bit.
Did you get all that?
Yeah.
Did my mic cut out?
Yeah, you did. Your mic cut out. Yeah. You're a nice guy.
No, I'll say it again.
Yeah. Okay. I'm the same way too. Yeah. I will never leave my family for $2 billion. And
did you get that?
Yeah, I got it.
I might cut out again.
I got it, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I got you.
I've played Last Person on Earth with you, eh?
Yeah, you cannot do this with people we know, right?
No, it only works with celebrities. We've done it, so I do this in my family dinner parties. Thanksgiving is always a hit. We just try and play these awkward games. Last Person on Earth, like what would? So I'll just like, imagine like you're not married. Your wife You're not married.
No, we're
anymore.
not. We're actually
You're
we're
single.
never married.
You're never
in
married.
the beginning.
No, your wife was in a car wreck, like bloody, like blood everywhere. Kids are watching. And you're single again. And you have to spend eternity like with listening to the sounds, the soothing sounds of Adele or Celine.
Oh shit!
You're married to one of them for all eternity, and you got to listen. And let's start with music, and then we can go on to like annoying factors.
Holy crap, dude! That's like too annoying. You know what? I probably just kill myself. Honestly.
Lightning round here. Lightning round. You got to reprocreate the earth too.
Oh shit! But what age
are they?
Yeah,
right now, whatever age they are.
So I gotta go with
no. But imagine reprocreating is not a problem at any age for these guys.
At any age, okay.
Or for you.
Oh crap, dude! You know what? I gotta. Oh, dude, that's. You know what? Celine, she's awesome back in the days with her songs, but I think I gotta take Adele. A little younger. I can't. I don't know, man. Like, oh man, dude.
I would listen to Adele talk, but I would listen to Celine sing.
Yes,
but I don't want to hear Celine talk because she annoys me when she talks.
She does.
Adele annoys me when she sings. She just.
So in other words, see that's the thing. It's Adele. Well, she's not gonna be singing.
Well, in your eternity, no, she'd probably be crying. Yeah, I know. I don't know, but
that's a hard question.
Yeah, it's a good one, eh?
That's actually a really good one.
I just think about these awkward games I've come up with for our family time together,
and we do play this once in a while too.
Oh yeah, I play with my family all the time, my siblings, and it gets really weird when you start bringing like people you know into it,
you think?
And like. And making it like about like it gets really awkward. It gets weird. I'm usually part of the reason it gets weird.
Yeah, I know that for a fact.
My niece, she came up with a great make you feel awkward game. We'll call her Taylor because
okay, because that's her real name.
That's her name.
Yeah.
Car window down, like she does with her boyfriend, where like she take turns blasting a really
stupid song.
Yeah, and see who can go the longest without rolling their window up at a stoplight.
What you do in your Jeep?
Yeah, actually, the Jeep has been very liberating. I've really learned because I've got no roof, no windows, everything taken off it all summer, and I've learned how to.
And you always blast some stupid song.
I've learned how to own it. Just like, hey, whatever, man. Yeah, I'm playing Backstreet Boys. Deal with it.
I don't mind Backstreet Boys.
But... NKOTB, baby. Who knows that one? You know NKOTB?
Only the people from the 90s know that.
Well, yeah. No. There used to be New Kids on the Block.
I still like New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
They do.
They had some...
They were my fave. Actually,
they're still around. They're still around.
They are.
Yeah. So is Backstreet Boys.
Yes, I know. Actually, Backstreet Boys has more better songs, but...
In Sync? No. They were... did you watch the boy band...
with the managers back in the days?
No, there was a documentary about Lou Pearlman.
Their manager.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Well,
really,
manager. He was he created the whole thing.
Yeah, all the boy bands. Yeah.
He made hundreds of millions, and he was a shyster. He died in prison.
Well, it's good because he never gave anything to those, right?
No. And he didn't. He really screwed them out of a lot, but at the same time,
but he took care of them, though.
Well.
He took care of them.
As much as he screwed them over, and I think they all admit this in the documentary, none of them would be where they are without him. Like,
of course.
They went through some fire to get to where they are today, but they got to where they are today because of him.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
They are nobody without him doing what he did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, so he was but he had made all this money, like so much money off them, and then he gave them their first check, and it was like 10 grand.
10 grand. Yeah, I know. I'm like, what the hell is this? But they were going to his parties though, in his mansions. Remember? That's the upside of it, though. You're invited to my mansion. You guys come by. You know,
well, they lived in his mansion.
That's what did they live in?
Well, they were living the dream. They were like probably 16 years old when they started, and they're living in Lou Pearlman's mansion. And they're
but you know who
he's making them famous, and he's.
But you know who's to blame for this? You got like 5 boy bands in there. They're parents, dude. But they never look at their damn contracts.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
You see? If that was one of your sons, would you look at their contracts?
I only have one son.
Yeah, no, okay. Let's say like let's say your son was Lance Bass from NSYNC. Yeah.
Why'd you go to him?
Because it's funny.
Why you go to Justin Timberlake, the most successful one?
Well, everybody's everybody's
No.
successful
No.
in their own right.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
No.
Those other 4 are what? Is it written off?
Okay, I'm gonna dig into the dog pile here. I got some see what I get out of here and see if anything like that I bring up here has legs. I can't believe I'm trying to time us to keep us at 25 minutes. We only got 3 minutes left. That's how hard it is to like slow down and like.
But that's good though. Like
maybe we can just keep talking a bit more.
We can. Yeah.
Have you seen 90 Gay Fiancés?
What do you mean? There's a new show for real?
No, actually, there's 90 Day Fiancé. I just like to play with words and see if.
I used to watch that. Remember? We talked about this. Remember? I
actually. Wait. Oh, yeah, I did watch that. There were some good Filipino ones. Remember? Yeah.
It was the funny one.
Filipino ones are hilarious.
Yeah. You know what Filipinos?
Big Ed.
Actually, yes, Big Ed. Filipinos, you guys giving us a bad name. You guys know that, right?
Well, they really brought out the third world.
Holy crap! They really brought out the trash in the Philippines, man.
Well, I didn't say
Holy
trash.
Crap.
I said third world.
What do you call it then? Come on, dude.
No, I didn't say trash.
I feel embarrassed when I watch that, but I already watch it for Big Ed though. Big Ed was no neck. Big Ed.
No neck. Yeah.
No neck.
Jorge. Oh, this is my tequila idea. I just came up with this week because I've been wanting to invent a tequila, but I'm going to call it Jorge, but spelled WHOR.
Oh, Jorge. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, you like this?
I got you. There? Yeah, I got you. See, I can read your mind right off the bat. Dude.
Yeah.
I thought it was a Jorge, the Mexican dude.
Don Rickles. Oh.
Don Rickles.
I don't know what I was going with. Oh, you know what? I was going to tell you another story, but I have an Airbnb and I had 2 blind Airbnb guests. And,
actually, yeah.
No, don't worry, they're not watching.
No, they're not probably watching.
But
tell that story. Actually, it's funny. I got a kick out of that. Actually, it was kind of funny when
about how they were tripping over everything.
No, and you being a dick, like, oh, yeah, enjoy the view. Asshole.
No, I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Anyways,
tell them the story.
No, I usually when I welcome my Airbnb guests, I have a spiel and I tell them about this. So you got to go to this winery here. It's beautiful. Oh, no, they can't see that. It's not beautiful. If you like the sunrise, never mind.
But
everything I tried to do my usual spiel was not landing. I'm just like, oh my God, I just gonna walk away and said, if you guys like music, we have a stereo.
But you didn't know they were blind at first.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll call them. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you can't call them.
No, I'm not going to call their names out.
No.
I don't even remember their names. Their dad actually. Yeah, that was interesting. Really interesting. Yeah, I have a lot of Airbnb stories.
That's kind of funny how you come to a place where you appreciate the beauty of the surroundings, but you can't see it.
Well, you want to share it with everybody that comes,
right?
But
how do you share it with? I'm not. Yeah, we're not being a dick or anything. But how do you share with them?
Yeah, I know.
Which is that's the funny part. Like you come in like to your Airbnb, you got a nice view, but how do you appreciate that as a blind guy, blind folks?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, unlike you, I like blind people.
I never said it.
I thought you were hinting at that.
No, I like blind people. I like everybody.
There's a long list of people you don't like. I just thought they were on the list.
No, not them. No, as long as you're not an ass.
What about
you're fine?
Deaf?
They're fine too. It's not. I do sign language.
See, you could have said anything there, and they wouldn't hear you.
I do sign languages.
Oh, that's my.
There's your timer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just keep on going.
I know.
Yeah. There's no point of stopping now. Because we just keep on going like we always do. Actually, folks, we do this actually when me and this guy get together in his garage, we sit there and we just ponder like, what did we do today? Like, hey, come over. You know, like,
Yeah.
not doing anything, just come over.
We're doing this anyways, but I just think we should like we're starting trying to mold ourselves into some kind of a format. Our format is very loose. I've got very little in front of me except just random notes, and I just kind of bring things up and see which story has legs, which one Jeff will bite on.
Do you tell them how long ago was this list too when we created this list?
Yeah, we talked about planning this podcast for over a year.
More than that.
And we were just trying to learn how to like actually put everything together. Did you put that orange pillow there? That actually looks kind of cool on the monitor.
You're welcome.
It looks like pinkish orange now. Okay.
I
put that there I put that pillow there for you for comfort.
I know.
But it actually looks like a new prop. I like it.
Yeah, you're welcome, buddy.
Like a pink minion or something.
See? Yeah, see?
Anyways, I built this set. I just did the editing. I did actually Jeff's just
I'm just a pretty face. That's all.
Yeah.
I bring the humor into this. Because Brent, he talks, but he wants my reaction. That's what he wants.
Yeah.
That's where the goal is at.
We were talking about the car rally. I was looking through some old videos that we made, and
which one?
We couldn't remember the name of the car rally idea we came up with. What was going to be?
That was my idea. Remember,
instead of nice cars, it's going to be the crappy car rally.
But what was that?
But every car that comes through the finish line would be like so crappy that they're being towed through, and there's exhaust fumes and everything. Like just, and it was going to be like an addition to one of my charities.
Don't you have that in your notes?
Cruisers for Losers or something.
You had that in your notes. You had that.
Yeah,
in your notes,
You know what?
You had that in your notes.
We'll bring up this again another time because I want to.
It's actually a good idea.
Lay deeper into that, but
it's my idea actually because we always have it every year.
Yeah.
Yes, we always have those nice cars rolling by with their $1 million cars.
I had another one on that. I wanted to talk about I had an idea for a drag race, but it's actually like the drag queen race.
I already knew where you're going with this, dude. I already knew.
Drag racing cars, but they're like all the drivers.
The problem is
it goes right up there with my tranny pack idea. Remember that?
Yes, but the problem is where we're going to get all those drag racers.
There's actually one in our town here where we live.
You sure?
Yeah, but it's a local brewery here. Puts on shows. There's only one. We live in a small town. There's no.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, but it's an awesome town, though.
Stuff. Oh, it's a very awesome.
It's an awesome town.
Dare we ever say what it is? No, not yet. Let's wait till we're
never gonna say it.
Well, maybe one day we will.
No, they'll figure it out anyways, dude. I don't think people are stupid.
Anyways, one of the things I wanted to do, I think we're gonna, if I try and close this out, I want to do something like at the end where I kind of like I like to write like monologue and stuff. I've always been like that. I write a lot of eulogies.
He likes to talk.
I've been called the eulogizer because I like when someone dies, man.
You do
get in there.
You do.
Boom.
So when you die, right? When you die, because you're gonna die first.
It's a short eulogy, man.
Yeah. No, when you die, write your own eulogy, and I'll read it. All right. I'll read it.
I told you last time that my tombstone is gonna say Jeff did it.
You know what? Let's put down. I'm with stupid.
Yeah.
When we die, we'll be together again.
That reminds me. I was going to get these stickers for our milk cups here. Yeah.
You know what? I'm drinking chocolate milk today.
Anyways, I'm going to go on. I don't know what I'm going to call this, but do you follow Gaza at all? Like Hamas?
No, I don't.
No?
No.
Are you a big fan of what's happening there? I don't even know what's happening there. I honestly don't. All right, here goes. I have nothing important to say, and it starts right now. Here we go. So, when I tell people that I have no idea what's happening in Israel, Gaza, Hamas, all that stuff, it's usually like they're usually like, how can you not follow what's happening there? Like you got to be informed, man. You got to know what's going on. And I'm just like informed. Why? What am I going to do? I'm going to put a Facebook badge on my profile. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Anytime something big happens in the world, the next day everyone's got a Facebook meme, whatever it's matching, fight for the cause. I don't do that. And by the way, I know lots about other world and local events and I watch, and others are doing nothing. And by nothing, I mean in Facebook badges.
Yes, and you like to talk about the people, like the things you don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't do that. That's me.
Who?
I don't
doesn't
wear
want
the
to wear
ribbon.
the ribbon?
That's right, kids. I don't wear the ribbon. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
I also don't wear different colored shirts to commemorate special days. I think think it started with Pink Shirt Day, and now we're running out of colors.
Yeah.
And no, this stuff is designed for me. They're designed for people just like me who aren't doing jack about it, but still want a pat on the back.
Right.
You know,
right.
Who's a good boy?
Yeah.
Who's a good boy?
But hey, I have no problem with people who do this and feel they're making a difference. Lots of my friends do this. Doesn't bother me.
But are they making a difference though?
Well, let me finish. Actually, sidebar. Okay. It doesn't, not much actually. It doesn't bother me. Actually, not much bothers me anymore. I was going to go off track here a bit and say, I was once challenged to go a whole day without saying something negative, and try it. Seriously.
That's hard, actually.
It is hard.
That is freaking hard.
You quickly learn that it is our default to go to the negative. My point is this: if you want to help the world in your own Facebook way, go for it. Trying to justify my own ignorance here. There's a war that everyone's talking about. Everyone except me.
You know what I think too is when folks do something on Facebook there, right?
Well, let me finish.
Okay, fine. Go ahead, man.
This is my rant. This is my reel. I don't know what to call them.
Fine, rant away then, man.
Because we can't all fight every fight. Having a dog in every fight just isn't sustainable. I do my part in my corner of the world. Most of what I try to do is all within 20 block radius of my house. I don't know why we need to go so far around the world looking for trouble problems to solve. There's plenty of stuff falling apart right in our own backyard.
Not around our backyard.
There are literally boots on the ground taking care of the big picture stuff. Try and taking care of business in your own hood first. Because that's what I feel.
Did you say hood?
I said hood, man.
You say hood?
Chicago stuff's wearing off on me.
I never said hood.
As Mother Teresa once said, yeah, I said it. Mother Teresa, if you want to help the world, start with your own family. I do stuff in my community. I get involved. I just not dialed in on this thing called Gaza. I've also never seen The Godfather.
What the hell?
All right. Seriously, I know nothing about this topic. I own it. And please don't educate me. I also don't even know what the word pragmatic means. Really, I asked my sister, Janine, I'm trying to keep that streak alive. My sister Janine in Pasadena, she knows this. I played 3 years of hockey without knowing what an offside was. Sadly, now I know.
How the hell do you...
But it's nice to be ignorant on certain things.
What the...
My point is you don't need to know everything. CNN, Fox, turn them off for a bit. Turn them both off. Ignorance can be bliss. Buzzwords for me are Gaza, Hezbollah, Gaza Strip, Hamas. I've got no reference point on any of these at all. But when I hear someone at a party say one of these words, I dive for cover. I don't know the good guys or the bad guys. So if I say the wrong thing here, rest assured, I have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you ever want to talk about the Holocaust, Canada, U.S., Pearl Harbor, World War II, anything World War II, I read about it. I'm with you all night, brother. We'll have a talk because I love reading about World War II. I love reading about Elvis and the Beatles, topics of interest. The Middle East, I've got nothing. I'm not even going to try and pretend. I bought a book years ago at a public market, and it's called The History of the Middle East Wars. It's on my nightstand.
What a coincidence.
I haven't gotten around to reading it yet.
You know what coincidence? I have that book too.
No, you don't.
I don't.
Soon. Right now, for me, it's more about local politics. That's what has my attention. My point is, I don't stay up on everything. Like I said, I can do the Facebook badge thing on my page and say I did my part. Minimum effort for maximum self-gratification. What's the term? Virtue signaling. Let
me cut you off there real quick.
Wait. What's my point here? What's my point? Oh, yeah. Jeff matters.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. No, going back to your folks just putting the badge on their Facebook. What is that doing?
I don't think it's doing anything.
It's not doing anything.
I don't have a problem with people doing it. I just don't play into it.
I don't either. I don't do any of those. But the thing is, what is that? What kind of part are you playing?
I don't know.
I don't get that either.
That's the point of my
I know
rant here, which is going horribly sidetracked by your interruptions.
That's why I was asking you earlier, like, what is this folks doing with this Ukrainian stuff?
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know either. Let's just put up the flag. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So why?
Can we get a new host? There's nobody here. I'm just
There's
kidding.
nobody here. No, you ain't nobody better than me, dude.
Anyways, there are millions of things happening in the world all around us. A million causes to stand up for. We don't all have to be involved in all of them. We can't. And besides, I'm bringing this home. By the time I am up to speed on all this stuff that you guys are all onto, you've all moved on.
Right.
There's another story taking up the headlines. I mean, like, seriously, like, how's life in Afghanistan these days? Do you remember, like, when the cool crisis was all these people clinging to an airplane as they were, like, abandoning them and letting the Taliban take over?
Yes.
Remember that?
Yeah,
That was
remember
not
that.
too long ago. What about, like, Zelensky? Can anyone even spell his last?
You know what? Actually,
Wait, oh, you son of a
Mate,
dog, man.
all right, fine. No.
No. And what the actual hell did it not just happen like a month ago that a former U.S. president like took a headshot to the ear? Like, are we already done with that story? Are we already bored of that?
Yes, we are bored. There's a lot of stuff going on. That's why.
Okay. Anyways, my point is the biggest stories on the planet are fleeting. I stopped watching program news 8 years ago. This is part of the reason I don't stay up on like the attention-getting headlines. Wake me when the nuclear bomb drops.
Nobody's waking your ass up.
To anyone who says I'm not well informed, well, I'm just a few months ahead of the rest of you because you will move on too. And hey, I got one last parting shot. Talking about like moving on to the next story. Do you remember Senator Larry Craig and the bathroom incident?
What the hell is that?
You don't remember him?
No.
I am not gay.
Okay, I thought so.
I never have been
Republican senator caught trying to solicit sex by playing footsie with an undercover cop in an adjacent stall in a bathroom airport. Okay. You know what the best thing that happened to him was?
What?
A few days later, Michael Jackson died.
I am not gay.
For weeks.
I never have been gay.
CNN.
What is that got to do?
Because he dropped off the news. What's up?
Oh, so he's lucky.
Oh,
So in other words, he's lucky.
He should be like visiting Michael Jackson's grave every day. Like for weeks after that, CNN was like regurgitating the same breaking news, which might as well have been on a loop, and might as well have said Michael Jackson breaking news, still dead. Because the other headline was Larry who?
He's gone.
Like,
no
one even knows who he is.
Okay, I got you.
Anyways, I don't put my stock in my ability to change the world through Facebook. But I can do a lot in my neighborhood. So here you have it. I don't know jack about this war, but I hear there are plenty of people who do. Social media's got you covered, Gaza.
Yeah.
Wherever you are in the Middle East, I have no idea. I couldn't even find you on a map. Rest assured, there's a dinner party about to implode. So go on, people. Keep sweet.
You know who you want to talk to about this kind of war stuff?
Who?
My brother.
Oh,
he'd be good with this.
Jericho Beach?
Yeah. He should know about this.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was my attempt at doing what I don't know what I'm going to call that segment. If
it's called the Brent of the 5 minutes of Brent. We just call it the 5 minute of Brent.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got.
And interrupted by Jeffrey.
How's your milk?